Checkpoint. My name is Jesse Rogers. Our sign language interpreter tonight is Meresha Owiti. We begin with our top story highlighting the president's foreign forays, where President William Ruto is out of the country in his first international trip after being grounded for 2 months due to the anti-government protests. In the period, the head of state missed several key international events, including the Africa Union's mid-year coordination meeting in Ghana, among others. He was in Rwanda to attend the inauguration ceremony of President Paul Kagame, who is beginning his 4th term in office. And as Jeff Kirui reports, this is the longest the president has been in the country since his inauguration 2 years ago, having taken more than 60 trips so far around the world.
On June 18, 2024, Kenya witnessed widespread civil disobedience led by Generation Z. The protests were fueled by rallying call to reject increased taxation proposed by President William Ruto's regime through the Finance Bill 2024. Protests that grounded President Ruto, who then faced sharp criticism for frequent traveling abroad while Kenyans struggled with high taxes as the government pushed for more taxes. President Ruto's visit to Rwanda on Sunday morning for the inauguration of President Paul Kagame was his first trip since attending the 50th G7 summit in Italy that was followed by a peace summit on Ukraine in Switzerland on June 15th. The president returned to the country on June 17th amidst rising tension and intense debate over a controversial finance bill. Prior to taking a break, the head of state had made over 60 trips to 40 countries, a move that sparked outrage among Kenyans, particularly his state visit to the US, where he opted to use a private jet, reportedly costing over 200 million shillings. The display of opulence and perceived waste of public resources fueled calls for mass protests, culminating in demonstrators breaching security and invading Parliament just hours after the National Assembly passed the Finance Bill 2024. In response to the escalating unrest, President Ruto withdrew the finance bill and introduced a series of austerity measures, including the suspension of all non-essential travel.
For immediate further austerity measures to reduce expenditure, starting with the office of the president, the entire presidency, and extending to the entire executive arm of government. Operational expenditure in the presidency be reduced to remove allocations for the confidential fort, reduce travel, hospitality, purchase of motor vehicles,